Good morning, I'm Al Litman, Mayor of Mesquite. As I've said before, we do not get updates on COVID-19 on the weekends. The latest report I have now is 14 confirmed cases in Mesquite. I spent some time this week in trying to understand unemployment benefits and the problems being encountered by so many of our residents that are getting nowhere in the claims. It was announced by the governor that gig workers and the self-employed independent contractors could start filing Saturday. Well, talk about a disaster. Don't get me wrong, I agree they should have access to the same benefits as everyone else, but the phone lines were, of course, busy. Server errors and the crash of the website occurred shortly after. If ever a state was unprepared, Nevada is right at the top. The last accurate numbers I have as of April 25th, more than 412,000 Nevadans have filed or attempted to file for unemployment insurance. Some applicants are being told there's an issue with their medical response. I didn't have an idea as to what that meant. Neither did the applicants. Others have a message saying their deductible income is pending resolution. I was able to contact a specialist who used to work for the department and received some answers to a number of reasons for rejection or delay. I received numerous calls or emails asking me if I could intervene with the department. I can't, but I have some answers that might help anyone trying to get their benefits. The first one is, what happens if there was an issue with my medical response? When you file, you are asked if they are able and ready to work. Most people answer no, assuming they qualify as being unable to work because of the pandemic and the shutdown of non-essential businesses. Unless you are COVID-19 positive, you should always say yes. Of course, if you actually have a medical reason you can't work, say yes. The department says they are looking for a quick fix to that question, but don't count on it. Another issue is when the website, assuming you ever get that far, says your deductible income is pending resolution. Each unemployment insurance claim must go through an adjudication process in which the claim is individually reviewed by a state worker. This step must typically be completed before benefits are sent through. The message you may receive on this item is telling you there was an issue with the way the deductible income was reported, and the worker processing your claim needs more information. They will probably tell you to wait a week or so until they straighten the claim up, or to phone in order to contact a representative. Of course, trying to call in could take days or weeks and thousands of attempts. In order not to make your lives more complicated, I'll talk about a few other issues tomorrow. By the way, if you ever do get your benefits, they are retroactive from the day you were laid off. As you probably know, if you're out and about town, most businesses are open, with the exception of several gyms, a yoga studio, 2 massage parlors, a tattoo parlor, and the theater, and several other businesses that have not decided to reopen at this time. I don't count the casinos, as even the governor has little to say about their reopening. Some businesses like salons cannot perform every service, which makes little or no sense, like eyebrow waxing. Pools are still closed. I don't understand that one either. Assuming they have the proper chemicals and social distancing is followed, I would think they are a lot safer than the markets. Pools in Clark County are regulated by the Southern Nevada Health District and follow a set of national standards. HOA pools follow the same regulations. Another very strange policy that has been developed deals with restaurants within hotel casinos. I understand that they may open if their bathrooms are inside the restaurant and you do not have to exit onto the casino floor to use them. I don't know of any such restaurant, and for sure not in Mesquite. Speaking of casinos, I spoke with executives of Mesquite Gaming the other day. They have submitted detailed plans for reopening and are waiting approval from the Nevada State Gaming Control Board. The board is requiring every facility that has gaming of any kind to submit plans, right down to the machines at Smith's. The board is not releasing any details of any plans submitted to them. Don't know why the secrecy about them. So we are entering another week of uncertainty as to what to do. More experts surface every day. More rumors on social media to add to the confusion. I certainly don't have all the answers, but use common sense. If it doesn't seem right, it probably isn't. Social distance as much as possible. Wash your hands with soap and sanitize. In the coming days, I plan to talk a little more about the stress all of this is bringing to us and a few ideas at lessening it. No, I'm not Dr. Phil, who, by the way, lists himself as an entertainer, not as a psychologist. As always, keep the faith and stay Mesquite strong for yourself and your family. Thank you.